Hello and welcome everybody to Salter HQ. I am your host Salty and welcome to Salt Your Thoughts. I'm currently playing Assassin's Creed Revelations. I'm just showing you the options screen to begin with. It's not too bad, lots of different options there. Um, yeah, it's got everything you need and you got like stats and everything. There's a lot of menu stuff. Okay, so Assassin's Creed is that massive franchise for the Xbox and PS3, and they do have PC ports. The port itself is okay. I don't like the control scheme. The control scheme is absolutely shit. Clearly, you need a controller to play this. You don't want to be using the keypad. It's just bloody awful. Um, so yeah, obviously we are still following Ezio Auditore, who's the Italian. Um, we've also got, I believe Alti is also in this game. So if you played Assassin's Creed 1 and then you actually enjoyed Altia over Ezio, you're one of the few people who do. You can actually play him on some segments as well. What I'm doing right now is I'm playing like the new major, one of the new major features in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and it's kind of like you're leading your assassins to defend this base of yours. As you can see right now, I'm being very fickle with where I'm gonna put my barricade because I kept seeing the stairs, and I'm thinking, oh, what if they come down that side? I've got to make sure the barricade's safe. So what you do is you pretty much you gain morale every time one of your units kills an enemy unit. So the objective is to put your assassins in decent spots for them to kill just to kill the Templar invaders. You gain morale, then you can drop more units down. As you see right now, I dropped down a hero unit to the right of me, and he's just to secure like the rooftops, because you've got to secure a rooftop before you can put units down on it. So I'm also putting down the riflemen, which are really useful units. They do more damage than the crossbow units, so I'm like putting as many of those down as I can. Yeah, I mean this minigame it's alright. It's just another one of those many features that they put on Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed is becoming more and more a jack of all trades kind of game. Like in the beginning, Assassin's Creed 1, it was about reconnaissance, um, beating people up, and then assassinations. Those were like the three tiers of the game, and it got a bit monotonous. There's a lot of different mini games that they put in. They put in Brotherhood, um, and now in Revelations. Like it's for Assassin's Creed 2, there's been like a trilogy. I don't think there's been any more apart from the PSP ones, maybe, or the Nintendo DS. So I'm pretty much just putting more units down. Um, The thing is you've only got so many spots along a roof, so you've got to make sure you put them down quite widespread. I don't know if I've done it yet, but I will be doing it soon. There we go. When you're under morale, you see a meter. Now when it gets to 3 stars, you can fire cannons. When you fire a cannon on the ground, you just like destroy a load of units. Like boom, cannon shot. Now, where's the cannon coming from? I have no idea. So yeah, they just get through my barricade, but I've whacked units on the other side. They shouldn't be getting through. And what am I doing now? Yeah, I'm thinking what to do with. I'm trying to fire another cannon shot, I think, but I haven't realised that that's what the meter's for. So I bang on another barricade just to be safe. um, you know, you can't be too safe. So just lots of barricades. They're gonna have to work themselves to get through all this, and then just fill in the tops with crossbowmen just because they're cheaper. And just crossbowmen and riflemen. Putting riflemen as early as you can so they get the most pot shots. That's my thoughts behind it. But yeah, pretty simplistic. This combat. So you just do that. You just put units down. I presume like later in game you get a variety of different units to pull because you're gonna have like different enemies. Eventually they get siege weapons and stuff, which was a bit daunting. But you took them down soon enough, and a good cannon shot on a siege tower works wonders. Okay, so I think I'm going to change the footage, and we're going to watch something a bit more interesting than just cannon shots. And yeah, here we are. I'm starting a mission. Pretty much. Oh, what's happening here is I've been given the new item of the game called the hook. Uh, the hook claw. No, the hook blade, and it allows you to climb up quicker and traverse further distances, and that's like the new major item of the game. And it also allows you to well, you're about to see. Um, this this is like this that guy's like your biggest fan in this game. He really likes Altia, because you've in the storyline, you resurrected the Assassin's Order, and they've spread, and like the word of your exploits has crossed. So yeah, I'm just going through like a kind of a bit of a tutorial just to learn how to use the hook blade, um, because like you need to learn, but you can also do something very impressive, which you're about to see now. So let's talk about different parts of the game. What about aesthetically? It looks very nice. I'm pretty sure I've got it on like average settings because didn't want to have because I was having some frame rate problems when I was putting things at max settings. So that's why I put them at average, and even at average it looks good. Um, it looks great for a game. Um, there we go. Boom! You can do zipline assassinations, which is quite wicked. The music's alright. The voice acting is pretty bland as ever. Um, LTA's LTA's voice acting is okay. People like the sound of Ezio Auditore though. I'm not his biggest fan. So yeah, just playing through the open world. Obviously, this game's a sandbox, so you have this Constantinople, I think. Constantinople, yeah. That's the city we're in, and the city you'll be spending most of your time in Assassin's Creed Revelations in. I like so far from what I've seen. I like the way the city's made, the structure. Um, I've noticed as these games have come out, like the climbings become more and more kind of vague. Like if you don't remember, in the first Assassin's Creed, it was very obvious where you had to climb. In this, it's more like you can climb almost up anything, nearly just enough at a sheer surface. Um, Now what I've got to do is I've got to loot this chest to begin with, and then I've got to climb up this tower. The controls really give the default controls really give me a pain in this game, like because like they're just all over the place. Like shift is for your right hand, and the left mouse triggers for your left, and Assassin's Creed's controls have never been the best at any time on any console. They're always a bit clunky, and I end up accidentally jumping off the building and nearly killing myself. Way to go, Salty. Um, but yeah, music, sound. I've talked about that. What else? What else can we talk about, ladies and gentlemen? Well, we can talk about gameplay mechanics. Assassinations are still quite rewarding. You can still do double assassinations Though I haven't done it with the hook blade, so I believe you probably get another blade as well. You've got most of your toys from the previous game. You know, you've got your gun and although I haven't got it for now, you do get a crossbow. Um, Generally, it's not that much different, to be honest. It's just another um, another Assassin's Creed game. Duh. But you know what I mean? It's just there's nothing really revitalizingly new about the feature. So I'm kind of looking forward to Assassin's Creed 3 because it looks like there's going to be a fair bit of difference there. Throwing knives are like still your best friend in the game as well. Combat feels a bit better though. Like the one complaint I had about every Assassin's Creed game was the combat's a bit rubbish. I mean, you know, it's all right, but it was like number one, it was all about countering. That's all you could do really, is counter. But this game allows you to be a lot more aggressive, um, which is good fun. I prefer it when uh, the counter system's better. I always counter with the hidden blades though. I don't not actually use my sword that much. I like because it was like the first rule in the first Assassin's Creed was learn how to use the hidden blade counter system, and you can insta kill everybody. Even though you could like insta kill with the sword anyway. So I don't understand the. I think it was just because like it's the hardest thing to pull off, but the moves look really flash. Yeah. So we're back to another RTS segment. And it's like showing you how to put the leaders and stuff on there. Yeah. So not much more to be said on it. Luckily, you only have to do this a couple of times. Thank God. Skipping that, we'll just like the storyline's really good. Closing salted thoughts. Overall, an alright buy. I'd recommend you having a controller though. You don't want to play this on keyboard. It is annoying. Um, you know, overall, I've not had any major problems with it. If you like Assassin's Creed, I recommend you buy it. If you don't like it, you probably won't like this one. They're not that different. Um, you know, the additions to the game are minimal, but they're also enjoyable. And the multiplayer feature is really nice. Though I can't get you any multiplayer footage at the minute. The multiplayer is really good. So, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I hope your thoughts have been thoroughly